Okay, fine. In, in previous lecture, we have discussed about what is meant by Python and how the Python can be installed. Two modes of Python window will be there to interact with the Python. Then what are the variables, how the variables will be declared. Then we have discussed about uh, types of variable declaration and its usage. Now we are moving to a new concept called sequence types. We already know that we can use any variable, assign a value, then after getting this value, the particular variable will change its data type according to its value. But here there is a prescribed three types of sequence data type. Sequence is nothing but one by one. Sequence is nothing but one by one. So the data can be arranged by one. We can call it as a sequence data types. It has a three types. One we can call it as a tuples. Another one we can call it as a list. The third one is a list. Why it is a sequence means we are able to access the entire data or a part of the data. That's why we can call it as a sequence types. You can see there is a three types of sequence. One we can call it as a tuple. One we can call it as a tuple. Another one we can call it as a strings. Third one we can call it as a list. You already know that tuple is nothing but in RDBMS, Relational Database Management System. The data will be stored in the form of tables. The first row is always named as an attribute. The first row we can name as an attribute. From second row onwards, the actual data will be stored that we can represent as tuples. So the tuples may have values in different data type. In our example, we are showing that the tuple can be denoted in Python by using a brackets, angle brackets. Okay. Inside the angle brackets, we can give the values in different data types. The first value is John. It is represented in the form of string. The second value is 32. It representing the integer. The third, we can able to see that we can give in the square bracket. The value CMSC is any one variable. It given the square bracket. If it is a square bracket, it denotes that list. It denotes the list data type. We can see in the string. The string can be represented by using a three ways. One is yes, single quotes for a single word. If for the more than one word, we can able to use double quotes. If you try to give more than one line, we're able to give the specification as triple quotes. You can see one by one example here. So the strings can be represented by single quotes, double quotes, or triple quotes. If it is a single word, we can able to give in a single quote. If it is a double quotes, we are able to give more than one word. If it is a more than one line, we are able to give as a triple quotes. Yes, Unesh, we have the query. In the same tuple, we have strings and list in that example. Yes, that is the meaning that the tuple can consist of different data types. One is string, another one is integer, another one is list. If coming back to the list can be represented by using a square bracket. The list can be represented by using a square bracket. Open square bracket, close square bracket. In the list also, the data can be given in different types. The first two data we can represent in the integer. The third data is represented in the form of string. The fourth data is represented in the form of tuples. The form of tuples. So list or tuple is a collection of different data type values. The tuple is represented by brackets, that is curly brackets. If the list is represented by using a square brackets, the most differences between the tuple and list is tuple we're not able to edit any data. We're not able to edit any data. In list, we're able to do different types of operations. Add the data, delete the data, append the data. Everything can be done in the list. But in tuples, we are not able to do any operation. Just we can read the data. So it is called as immutable ordered sequence. Immutable means the data cannot be modified, cannot be editable. That term we can call it as a immutable. Same like that, the strings also cannot be editable. It just you can able to read it. But the list we can call as the list is editable. The list is editable, and we can call as a mutable. The list is able to editable, and we can call it as a mutable. So the 2 points I clearly inform you. The one is tuple, another one is list. The tuple will be represented by the curly brackets. List is represented by the square brackets. Inside the tuple and list have different data types of values, but the tuple cannot be modified, but the list data can be modified. Is it clear? If cannot be modified means we can call it as a mutable. If it is modified means we can call it as the mutable. Okay, is it clear? Now I'm moving to the next part. Okay, we will explain this. Okay. Now we can see an example. We can see how to create the list and how to create the list tuples and strings, how to define it. Okay, we can see here defining a tuple is very simple. We can use any one variable. Here the variable we are using is tu. We can use any one variable. Here I am using the variable is tu and giving the values. The values is given in the open bracket, close bracket. The values is given in the open bracket and close bracket. There's a different types of data types. If it is a number, it is integer data type. If it is a decimal point, it is a float data type. If it is a single quote, it is a string. If it is a open bracket, close bracket, again it is a tuple. Okay. In this way, we are able to define different data types in a single tuple. Same like that for the list definition, we are able to create the list by using square brackets. It can be assigned to any variable name. It can be assigned to any variable name. The data can be given the different data types. For string, we are able to see the string can be given in a double quotes, single quote, triple quotes. Okay, we can see this example by working with the Python. We can able to see this example working with the Python. So I'm going to share a screen, the Python window. So I'm going to stop this screen, sharing the Python screen window, so that what we are studied, we are going to execute that. Wait a moment. Okay, just a second. I'm sharing the window, Python window. We can use the Python IDE itself for implementing the Python code. Because the Python is having its own IDE, we can also use the Python ID directly. No, not Python. We can able to download Python and install it. You are able to get the Python info. You can go to Google. You can directly give Python for Windows or Linux. In Linux, the installation is entirely different. In Windows, it is very simple. Okay. Are you able to see? I shared the screen. Yes, fine. Now we are working the how to define the tuple and how to define the string and how to define the list. So I'm using any variable. I'm using the variable is sorry in u equal to, I'm giving the values for the tuple inside the bracket. First I'm giving the number and I'm giving a string. And I'm giving a floating number 3.45. Again, I'm giving another name or a string. Then I'm giving a list. The key. Now you can see that tuple is successfully created. To print this tuple, to display what is the data inside this tuple, you can use print, open bracket, tu, close it, enter key. We're able to see that tuple is defined. In this part, that tuple is defined by using the print statement. We are printing the tuples. Okay, now the next we are going to create a list. Li equal to the list to be created by using a square bracket. I'm using a number. I'm using a string. I'm using a floating number. Then close it. To print the list, I'm using print li close, the list is printed. Same like that, we can able to use the same like that we are able to use the string. Now my voice is clear. Yes, okay, fine. Now we can able to define the string in three different types. One we can call it as a single quote. We can see st1 equal to single quote. I giving the string as mu, enter key. String 2 st2 equal to double quotes, close it. I'm giving another option of string 3. I'm giving it multiple lines. Okay, for that I'm going to use triple quotes 1, 2, 3. I'm going to type randomly. I'm able to see it randomly. I'm typing the characters 1, 2, 3. I'm closing it. So what happens now? I'm giving a single word with a single quotation. I'm giving a double word with double quotation. I'm giving a more than one line input by using a triple quotes. Now I'm trying to print all this data. I'm going to print all this data. Print. The first I'm going to print st1 variable, then st2 variable, and st3 variable. Close it, enter key. We can able to see everything will be printed continuously. We're able to give one by one. Print s1, enter key. print S2, you're able to see the university. Print S3, you're able to see the multiple line is printing. Is it clear? In this way, we're able to define a tuple, list, and string. Okay, now I'm going to the next slide. So I'm stopping this, sharing the screen. I'm moving to the next slide. Okay, are you able to see the, are you able to visible the screen? The screen is
Yes, sir.
visible to you? Yes, fine, fine, thank you. Okay, here, the first slide we can see how to create or define the list, tuples, and string. Now, we're able to access the data from the list, tuple, and string. How we can access the data? You can see the string is created, the tuple is created here with the different data types. I want to access the data ABC from the tuple. How we can access? It is very simple by using its index. How we can access the data? By using its index. Always the index will be start from 0. It is most important. Always the index is start from 0. If I want to read the data 23, I want to use TU square bracket 0. Then automatically this T of U will be representing the value 23. Like that, ABC will be represented by TU1. Like that, 4.56 will be represented by TU of 2. In this way, the data can be read from the tuples one by one. In our example, we're giving that TU of square bracket 1 means the index value will be 1. The index value will be start from 0. So 0, 1. So the value ABC is printed. In this way only, the list also accessed. The index value will be 0, starting from 0, 1, 2, 3. If I want to print 34, I want to use Li of square bracket of 1. Now the 34 will be printed. Like that for the string, we can take a single quote string, double quote string, or you can able to take the triple quote string also by using the index value. The heads represented by 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Space is also considered as a string. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I try to access the value st of 5, then it will be print space. It is not able to visible. Okay, so in this way, the tuples or strings or list can be accessible. Okay. Now, I'm going to switch to the, yes, fine. I'm going to switch to the Python window. So what you are seeing here, we are able to see in the execution part also. We can say I've already created the list tuple as well as I created the string also. Now, just for your references, I'm going to print the list here, tuples here. Print you close it. If I give print like this means it will be print the entire tuples. I want to print only the mark M-A-R-K. What is the index you want to use? 0, 1, 2, 3. So to print it, TU square bracket 3. Enter key, it will print the mark. If I print the list 2356, how I want to type? I want to print the value this because it is a list. It will be considered as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. The entire list will be represented as a 4. If I try to print TU of 4, able to give the entire thing will be displayed. Entire thing will be displayed because it is a list, will be considered as a single index. Is it clear up to this? Now I'm giving an example for the list. So print print li. If I give like this, the entire list will be printed. Or we can able to give li. The two things we are able to do. We are able to give the print statement, or we are able to give the direct statement. If I give, I want to print only the Marward University. How we can print it?
We can just choose the second,
li.
the first index. So li1.
Pardon me, I'm not able to understand what you are telling.
We can write just
You have the question.
index.
Yeah, it will be right. Yeah, I
li1.
can give. TU also it print the tuple. If I give li, it print the list. If I okay, li of one small character. Yes, li. If you use caps li means it is a case sensitive, it is a different meaning. For example, if I use caps li of 1, it is also error because li, small li and cap li is entirely different. It is a case sensitive. So li of 1, we're able to print the Marwari University. Same like for the string st1 mu. I want to print only the u, character u, for that st1 of 1. I will be print u only. If I go in for the string string2 Marwari University, there is an entire word. You can able to see I want to print only w. The index value is please chat in most probably in English. Yes, we are using TU of 3. We are able to get 3.5. No, it will not get. I will be coming to a point. I complete this and coming to your point. Okay. Marward, I want to print W. What is the index value you want to give? st2 of m representing 0, 1, 2, 3. If I give 3, it will be print W. If I give 4, 5, 6, 7. If I give st string 7, what is output will be print? I told that the space is also a character. If I give like it will be print then empty space because 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I index value 6. The space Windows value 7. So if we print 7, only white space will be print. If I want to print U, I want to use st of 8. U will be printed. Okay. This is how we are able to access a character by character from the string. Now I'm coming to your answer. Yeah, it will be starting from 0. According to your answer, if I want to print 3.4, I want to use 2. Because the index value will be start from 0 onwards. You want to keep in your mind, always the index value will be start from 0. Okay. Is it clear? Okay, fine. Now I'm stopping the screen, moving to the next slide. I'm sharing the slide. Okay, are you able to see the PPT? Yes, okay, fine. In Python, it has a negative index also. Always in any programming language, you are able to use the index will be start from 0 and it will be going on up to n. But in Python, it is also possible we can able to use the negative index also. We can able to use the negative index also. I'm giving an example here. If I use the positive index, it will start from 0, 1, 2, index values 3. That is, the both will be reference 3, it will be 4. If we are accessing from the forward side, if you're accessing from the front side, the index value is 0. I want to access the tuple from the reverse side. I want to access the tuple from reverse side by using the index value. Starting will be -1, -2, -3, -4, and -5. You can see very clearly a single tuple can be accessed in by both the ways. We can access from the forward side, front side. So the index value is starting from 0 to 1, 2, 3 like that. To access the tuple from the reverse side, it is also possible. The index value will be starting from -1, -2, -3, -4, and -5. So the tuple can be accessed in the forward direction also. The same tuple can be accessed in the reverse direction also. It is one positive approach of the Python. This concept is very simply implemented the circularly linked list. It is very simply implemented the linked list with the both the directions. You're not going for the very long code. It is very simply by using this technique, we're able to access the tuple forward side as well as the reverse side. Okay. In this example, we're able to see that T of 1 means it will be representing A, B, C. If you represent T of -3 means again you're able to represent as 4.56. So the list tuples can be accessed in both the way by using a positive index as well as we're able to use the negative index. Same like that, it can be also accessing by a subset. We are able to access the and some data from this tuple, subset of tuples, a small part of the tuples, starting point to ending point. We're able to see in this example, the index value starting from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to take here some elements from the tuples. I'm using a subset. To create a subset, I'm using a syntax like T of 1 colon 4, T of 1 colon 4, meaning that it start from first index and stop before the fourth index. You can see that it start from the first index and stop before the second index, meaning that it start the value from 1. The 1 value will be ABC, 4.56, 2, comma 3. It will stop before the fourth index. Before the fourth index, it has 2, comma 3. So it is possible we can access a single data or multiple data as a subset. It is also possible to access the data in negative index also. In negative index also. So it is very simple. The tuple can be easily accessed by a positive index also, negative index also. You can able to move forward direction as well as you have to move reverse direction. If you're moving forward direction, you can able to start from zero. The index will be zero. If you move from the reverse index, and that is a negative index, then you're able to start from -1. Okay, now I'm stopping the screen, switching to the Python window for execution purpose. Okay, now I'm showing to you, I'll just print the tuple TU. The entire tuples will be printed. The entire tuples will be printed. I want to access the data John. I want to use TU within square bracket 1. It is easily printed. I want to, it is a forward direction. It is a forward direction. I want to access this data 23, 56. I want to use 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. If I give TU square bracket 4, it is able to print the last data. It is in the forward direction. I want to access the data in the reverse direction. If you want to access the data in the reverse direction, I require, okay, just a second, somebody is raise the hand. Okay, fine. If you want to print the data in the reverse direction, starting from the reverse angle, you want to use negative index. If I want to print this data in the negative index, starting from -1, so you can able to give TU square bracket -1, close it, enter key. We're able to access the data in the reverse direction. Now I'm accessing the data from the reverse direction. So in this way, we're able to we access the data from forward direction as well as the reverse direction. The next thing is we're able to print a subset of the tuples. That is, we're able to print some of the values and form a tuple. It is also possible. Before that, we are printing only a single values. Now we are able to print multiple values. We can able to create a subset from the tuples. How we can create? We can able to create TU within square bracket, starting index and ending index. If we give like this means, it will start from the index 1 and stop before the index 4. You can see the starting point of the index 1 is value is John. The John is printed. It is a index value 1. 3.45 is the index value 2. Then mark is the index value 3. So it starts from the index value which is given and stop before the index value is given. It stops before the 4. So the value will be printed from T of 1, T of 2 and T of 3. In this way, it is also possible to create a subsets in the forward direction. It is also possible to create a subset by using a negative direction, starting from -1, -2, -3. You, I'm starting from -1, always from this point 2 comma 356, then mark, then 3.5 up to 3.5. I'm using -4. Close it, enter key. The count should be given. So just a second. EU, the starting is -1, colon, I'm giving 1. Okay, the subset can be print only in the positive index. That is the thing it is showing. If the result is not able to print, it print the null tuple. So we can clearly understand that we're able to print the subsets only in the forward direction. Okay. Up to this, is there any answer? If there is no questions, we can move to the list as well as we can move to the string also. Kindly reply me. If there is any queries, let me know. Otherwise, I am going to the next topic.
Sir,
Yes,
it doesn't give us a sublist in a reverse index.
yes. Just a second. I will be try. I will be try.
Okay.
PU from positive colon minus one. If again you are able to see that it will print the forward direction. Are not able to use a negative index before. It will print like that. John is 1, 2, 3, minus 4. That is a minus 1 is the last thing. So before that, it will be stopped. So don't get confused. Keep in your mind that the subset will be created by using a positive index. Is it clear?
Sir, can you repeat the last point about -1 and 1?
Yeah, just a second. Here we can see that the tuple will be print starting index will be 1. Okay, John, that is from I can give you here 23 is representing by 0, John is representing by 1, 3.45 is representing by 2, Mark is representing by 0, 3, this will be representing by 4. If we give in the reverse order, this number will be representing by -1, this will be representing -2, -3, -4 and -5. If I give want to print a subset, PU square bracket 1. 1 means the starting index value. So the 1, it is a positive number, it will start from John. When I want to stop up to Mark. So it is a two options. We are able to give 4 or we are able to give -1. If we give 4, start from 1, John, index value 2 is 3.45, the index value of 3 is Mark. Before 4, it should be stopped. As per theory, we are discussing that the starting index will be given, the number will start from the index, the stop before the index value. The same thing can be achieved by using minus tu 1 colon -1. So -1 will be representing the last one because by minus negative index, it will be start from the reverse side. What happened now? According to this subset creation, the starting will be the positive integer. So it start from John. Then it will be print 3.45. Again, it print Mark. If we go for this 23,56, the positive index will be 4. The negative index will be -1. Will we check it is a negative index? So it not print this. It will be stop up to this. Is it clear?
Yes, sir, but I can see that it's written nothing when you write
No,
TU.
no. We can see that. We can see this type. I put
Okay,
the
yeah,
negative
yeah.
symbol first.
Yeah, the next one, it's -1 and mine. It
-1 is
doesn't
also, yeah, because
written.
it starts from the positive index. It can end the negative index. If I give -1, it will start from -1, it will not go for the reverse side.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, yes.
Could you try TU -4, -1?
Yes, it will
So
be printing.
it's done. So you can start. The only counter will print from the left to right.
No, the order will not change, no?
But you know, we put -4, -1.
Okay, fine, fine. Okay, so okay, thank you, ma'am. I will be not try this option. Now it is working fine. Somebody is giving PU colon -5. Yeah, it will print entirely. No, it will not print. You can see PU -4. Okay, PU colon -4 colon 1.
Sir,
Yes.
if you go to the main tuples you have insert, it's 23 John. Yeah, that's it. Sir, and if you are writing the positive number, so it will start from 0. Okay.
0. Yes.
The -4 and the 1 is only name for the content which is inside the tuples, right? It's
Yes.
the name of the location. So if
Yes,
you
yes,
write
location,
-4,
location.
what is the -4 here?
Here the
-1, -2,
-4,
-2.
yeah, the
It is
-4
John.
is this. No, 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 -4 is 2, very sorry, -1
Sir,
is 2,
-4 is
It's
John,
John.
sir.
yeah,
It's
John,
John.
John.
-1 is 2, 3,
-4 is
-2
John.
is
And 1 is
yeah.
John also. And you need a subset of John. It's not possible, sir.
Yes, yes, that's the thing I'm telling that in minus tuples, in minus indexing, it's not working correctly. I'll be check and get you back in next lecture. Is it clear? I want to check
Sir,
with the,
it's working correctly, but at first you write -1 till -4. You are asking the tuples to count from right to left, but only
yes, yes,
only the
yes.
tuples will print the elements you are asking from left to right.
Yes, yes, I'm not clear in this. I'll be check and get you back, ma. Okay. Okay, fine. I'll be check this part and get you tomorrow with clear. Okay, shall I move to the next topic? Okay, fine. Okay, just a second. Yes, I'll be changing into the PPT so that we're able to move to the next topic.
Sir, please, can you today share with us the PPT?
Pardon me? Now it is visible. The PPT is visible.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine.
Sir, I'm asking if
In this,
possible,
we are using.
just share the PPTs with us on the.
Yes, yes. I will. Ma'am will be shared in e-content, ma. Your ma'am will be shared e-content at the end of this day. Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, ma'am. Because the subject in charge is the ma'am, so ma'am is having the another workload. So I'm handling. I should not keep quiet so that I will be handling the Python from basics.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay, in this, we are going to use in tuples or list, or we are able to use the string we are going to use an in operator to check whether the given data is available in the tuples or list. You can able to see this slide. It is very clear. In this tuple, sorry, in this list, it is a square bracket, so it is a list. In this list, or we can able to use the tuples also, whatever may be. If you're able to check whether the given number is available in the list or tuple, if I give 3, value 3 using the keyword in, then the list name. If the 3 is available in this list, it will be print true, otherwise it will print false. We can see the 3 is not available in the list, so it print false. If I give 4 in T, 4 is the value which you are going to search, in is the keyword, the T representing the list name. The 4 is available in the list, so it turns into the true. Again, the 4 is not in. In means it is present, not in means it not present. The 4 is not presented in the list. The condition is false. In means it check for the present is available. Not in means it is not available. Okay. So in this way, you are able to search a particular element is available in the given list or tuples. Like that, they are able to search the character in the string also. If I give A is equal to, within single quote, A, B, C, D, E. If I want to search the character C in A is a string variable where it stores A, B, C, D, E. We search in this part. If it is available, then it will be true. If it is not available, it will give the false. Single character or double character. Okay, only in the string, not here. The next is plus operator. We can see everything, then I can go back to the execution part. In this, it is also possible to create or concatenate two list or tuples. Together, we can see concatenate. Here the plus used for the concatenate. There is a difference between the concatenation and addition. If I give 5 plus 10, sorry. If I give 5 plus 10, if it is an addition, the answer is 15. I'm telling that 5 plus 10, now the plus symbol is act as a concatenation. Now the result will be 510. You want to know the difference. If 5 plus 10, 5 is act as an operator, then it performs addition. 5 plus 10, 15 will be there. If the plus operators act as a concatenation, concatenation is nothing but joining together. Now the output will be 510. The same thing can be done by using the list as well as we're able to. Same thing can be done by using the list as well as we're able to do in the tuples also. We're able to see there is one tuple, 1, 2, 3. There is another tuple. I'm going to use the operator called plus. Here the plus is a concatenation. So the two tuples will be joined together. How we can see 1, 2, 3 is there. Then after that 4, 5, 6 will be there. Same like that, the list can be taken place. Here we can see 1, 2, 3 is the one list. Here the another list. 4, 5, 6 is the another list. Plus act as a concatenation, joining. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like that for string also. For that string also the same thing. It is used for the concatenation. Hello plus space plus world. What happened now? Hello space world will be joined together. The output will be displayed. Is it clear? So the plus operator here can use it for the concatenation purpose. It is used for the concatenation. Concatenation means joining. Is it clear? Now I'm going to share the Python execution part to execute these two things. Then we can able to wind the class.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, ma.
So in tuples, so we use a plus sign to add an element, not for adding or adding operation.
No, it is not the add operation. It is a concatenate operation.
Okay, it's not possible to do like an operation
Operation, we
using
can say,
sign
yeah,
in the tuples.
it is possible, but it can be access the data. You can able to possible. You can see for your query. I'm giving an example because in these tuples or list, we does not have the same data type. We're using a different data types. One is integer, one is character, one is float. How it is possible to make the operation like addition, subtraction? We can see in this example, we have the different data types. If you want to make addition means 23, then you're able to use this value to make the addition. For this, you're able to use A is equal to PU of 0. Then the A gets 23. Then B is equal to PU of 2. Then B gets 3.45. Then C is equal to A plus B. You can see the C value 2.3 because we're not able to directly done the operation. We can able to access the data and perform the operation because in tuples the data is in different data type. The values are in different data type. It is also possible while accessing the data separately. Here, the addition plus operators used for the concatenation, joining. I'm not accessing the data, just joining the two tuples. Is it clear? It's clear now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thanks.
Yeah, fine. For the numbers, we are getting confused by using is we can see PU, there is a tuple like this. There is a 5 data are there. I'm creating another tuple, PU1 equal to all numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm closing it. So PU as the value, PU1 as the value. I want to join together. These two tuples I want to combine together. T1 and T2 should be combined together. For that purpose, I'm using simple PU plus PU1. You can able to see that TU plus TU1. Already the TU data is there. Then the TU1 data is concatenated. So in this way, you are able to concatenate the two tuples. Like that, you are able to concatenate the two list also. There is a list we are already created. I'm going to create another one list called li1 equal to within square bracket 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the square bracket, enter key. Li as the data, li1 is also have the another two list of that. I'm just concatenating this string list by using li plus li1. You can able to see the string. The two lists are concatenated. Is it clear? The another thing is we want to concatenate the string. It is very simple. S1 is data is there, S2 data is there, S2 3 is there. So 3 strings are there. I want to combine all the strings together and simply using string 1 plus string 2 plus string 3. You can see all the strings are concatenated. You have to see carefully. All the strings are concatenated, but you are able to see there is a value called /n/n. It denotes that the new line. After that, this data will be printed in the next line. After that, the next data will be printed in the next line. So it is called the concatenation. If you compare to the C language or Java language, the concatenation is done without using any string functions. It is another powerful use of the Python. I hope that you are able to understand the concept, how the concatenation is working in the list, tuples, and strings. Okay, up to this, we are going to stop the lecture today. So I'm requesting everybody to share your enrollment number with your class name for attendance in the chat box. Just type your enrollment number with your class name for the attendance. After giving the attendance, we can leave. Okay, thank you, student.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, Smith can send your his number early, sir. I can send.
Yes, yes. You want to go early? No, he given the number, not an issue. I
Okay,
noted.
thank you, sir.
Noted,
Okay, thank
noted.
you.
Yeah.
Sir, please, I want to ask you if we want always to use the ideally shell for the Python, or we will use something else for it, like maybe uh, visual code.
We can use anything. It is not an issue. Okay. But if you, my suggestion is, if you're first time you are learning a Python, kindly use the Python shell. It is more powerful. Another suggestion is, most probably we can use with the Linux environment. We can able to enjoy the full power of the Python.
Okay, so
It's my
thank you.
suggestion. Okay, it's my suggestion, but you can do in any ID, not an issue at all. The same output will come.
Okay, so thank you.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Sir, can I have a discussion with you
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Carry on.
about the tuples when we was writing the forward and the backward
Yes, yes, yes.
subset? So could you
Yes.
please just open a notepad?
Yeah, I will open the shell also. We can tell. I'll be directly typing.
The TU, the
Okay,
first
just
TU was taking.
yeah, PU. There is a
Yeah, it is
value. Hmm.
23 John, 3.5, whatever.
Hmm.
The 32, the insertion will start from left to right. Okay,
Yes,
sir.
left to right.
So
Yeah.
the subset we are taking should we take it from left to right? So whatever the name of the location of the element, so we should start from left to right when we are taking subset. It's not
Yes.
we are not able to take a subset from right to left.
No, that's why I'm not clear in this.
I
Okay.
am clear and I am telling you, sir.
Okay, okay, you can explain. Explain. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I am taking. So if you 32, it takes the zero number if we are going forward, and if we are going backward, it will
Hmm.
take minus 5, as I think minus 5.
Okay.
So we
Just you
can
can tell one example so that I will be clearly understand.
we can start from minus 1, minus 5. We can start TU minus 5
-5
to
colon
1 to 1.
1.
Yeah, it will work.
Okay, the -5 will be start from the minus 0, -1, -2, -3, -4,
23,
-5,
23
23. We start from 23.
till
Start from,
before June.
okay,
That's
it is
right.
for the positive. Okay, fine, fine. I
So
understood that.
we
Yeah.
have to take it from the left to right as we insert it. When we create TU tuples, we insert from left to right. So when we are taking subset, we have to take it from left to right. We are not able to take it from right to left. That's the
Right to
idea.
right. Yeah, fine, fine. Thank you, ma'am. My doubt is clarified. Yes, yes,
Okay, sir.
yes. Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thanks.
Sir, actually, I
Yes,
have a doubt. I mean,
yes.
tuples only. Like, if we take tuples from -4 to
Just a second.
-2,
Just a
yes, sir.
second. I will be open the window.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so that it is easy for me to execute. Just a second.
Yes, sir.
Yuvraj, it's right. You can take from -4 to -2.
Yes, I'm just asking about that. Like, will it be empty or will
Okay,
it print some value?
I'll wait. Yeah, minus
So I think
minus
it will not
two.
be empty.
Okay, we'll give an example. We can see.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Yes, more.
excuse me, could I share my room number with my friend because I lost my connection?
Okay, not an issue. Just ask your friend to type the roll number.
From Mifla, I will write it now. Thank you.
Okay, okay. Minus 4 colon -2. Yes, we can see -1, -2, -3, -4. So the 6 will be starting. Then what is a -2? So 6.
Sir, screen.
Okay, sorry.
Yes, sir.
You can see -4 to -1. TU -4 colon -2. Here -1, -2, -3, -4. So the -4 value is 6. Then -3 value is 7. -2 value is 8. So the -2 value not print. So 6, 7 is printed. Yeah, it will be what?
Okay, sir. Got it. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, anybody having doubts? Okay, shall I close the session? Okay, fine, students. I hope that everybody has entered your attendance. Yeah. Okay, anybody want to enter the attendance? Please do it first. I'll go. I'm going to close the session. Okay, I'm requesting the remaining students can enter your attendance. Okay, fine. Thank you, everybody.